taking a look at Utah. And you look at this team, 12 games off the lead, but certainly a team that's won its share of games.
Well, they've had an edge here against this club, having beaten them twice already, and they've got 2 more matchups with them. I think they'd love nothing more than to continue their dominance with a win tonight.
And no reason to take the foot off the pedal now. Keep that throttle down. I mean, they've got this team against the ropes, and now they can move in for that knockout blow.
All right, let's set the floor. Courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. So on the floor for Utah, Hayward 3 and favors the 4. Exum is out there with Hood, and it's Gobert in at the 5. And so it's Houston with it, following the three-pointer by Utah. Kicks it to Harden. And another 3 for Houston.
How about the response? Retaliation. Impressive, huh, guys?
I'll say exactly that as well. Nice job to recover those 3 points right away.
Now, here's Exum. He had a 12-point outing in their last game against the Timberwolves in Minneapolis. Gobert the pass to Hayward. Here's Favors. Can't get it to go. Good work defensively by Jones. The dish to Harden. Goes up and lays it nice and easy. Harden's got 5 now.
It's going to be tough for the defense today. If he's got his A game rolling here tonight, we'll see.
Now, here's Exum. He's guarded by Bates. Exum kicks to Hood. Gobert dishes to Favors. This is his first chance at the line tonight.
Well, his free throw numbers this year are below 70%, so when he's getting to the line, he has not been effective.
And I think it's clear he's gotten better in that department since last season. I mean, he looks a lot more comfortable at the line now, and he's getting better results.
Cantor kicks to Harden. Jones the pass to Grant. Houston moving it around. Pass to Harden. Grant against Hayward. Here's Bates. Off target from outside. Jazz have gone 1 of 3 from the field to start this one so far. Now, here's Exum. He's guarded closely. Here's Hood on the money with the open jumper. Hood's got 5. And a little over 2.5 minutes gone here in the first. Bates passes to Grant. Dishes it to Harden. Sinks the three-pointer. Harden's got his 3rd bucket of the night.
Boy, such outstanding patience and decision-making for them offensively.
Yeah, absolutely. Their ball movement has been outstanding. They are piling up the assists.
Here's Gobert, averaging 6 points per contest. And again, it's Utah.
You know, the defense didn't exactly try to fight around that screen, and that's why it turned into the easy basket.
Rockets leading by 3. And we're approaching about 3.5 minutes played in the first quarter. Here's Bates. He dishes it to Grant. Jones the pass to Bates. Just 5 to shoot. No luck. And it's Utah the other way, coming off that loss against the Timberwolves.
I thought overall, Kevin, it was mostly the defensive effort that hurt them. Just no energy, no purpose.
Steve, I thought they were late on their rotations. They didn't really communicate well, and as a result, they paid for it.
Now here's Hayward. After the miss from Bates. Off the screen, and Gordon Hayward again. Hayward's got his 2nd bucket of the night.
Solid screen right there that freed him up for the jump shot.
And Harden now, top of the key. And there's the pass to Bates. From beyond the arc. Gobert pulls it in. Gobert's got 3 rebounds now in this one. Hayward dishes to Exum. He kicks it to Hayward. Here's Exum. He's had some playing time, but no scoring yet from him. Foul call. Looked like the D didn't get there in time, and he'll shoot free throws. It's going to be on James Harden. And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. Scoring breakdown for the Rockets.
Now, they didn't waste any.
Good ball movement.
I mean, a decent number of assists.
some changes here. Rockets trail. And so in the game for the Jazz, we've got Hayward. Hood out there with Trey Burke. Then it's Amir Johnson. Here's the chosen one, Burke covering.
Way to play in attack mode and get inside.
And, you know, if you're on defense and you're going to foul, make sure it's a good one. They did, preventing the and one.
The Rockets shooting their first free throws of the game. Ties it up, and this next one could give them the lead. Grant, he's checked in for Houston. He hits one, then misses the second attempt from the free throw line. Now let's go to Doris Burke. Doris.
Hi, Kevin. The chosen one in their last time out against the Warriors provided a nice lift. He dropped in 17 points and really orchestrated the offense as well as he piled up the assist totals. The cherry on top for him, in addition to his outing, was ending the losing streak his team had been suffering through. We all know how big those moments can be for a team, Kevin.
Doris, thank you. Well, guys, you know, he made play after play in that game.
Well, as he often does, Kevin, and we'll see. Maybe he'll explode again tonight because the momentum that he took away from that game, he's got to be feeling confident.
Well, I don't know if it'll carry over, but clearly the fact that you have a high-level performance in your recent memory bank has to do you some good. And like you said, Steve, we'll find out tonight whether it continues.
So the whistle blows on the shot and 2 free throws for the contact right there. Here now, the 2K leaderboard, showing us the best passing teams in the NBA over the course of the last month. In third, the Jazz.
And what really stands out during this recent stretch is just how well they're passing the ball. This is a club that is very unselfish.
Gobert, he's checked in for the Jazz. Hood kicks to Gobert. Stolen by Harden. Pass to Bates. Goes up on the wing. Utah with the rebound. And a little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the second quarter. Johnson can't hit. Rockets trail by 3. Fires from the wing. It falls, and 2 points from Bates. The chosen one's got 4 points now in the quarter. The Jazz have gone 3 of their first 5 shots to drop here in the second quarter. Here's Hood, guarded by Harden. Hood, the pass to Burke. Here's Gobert. It's rebounded by Houston. Jones has got 3 rebounds now in this one. Grant outside. Wow, when he gets it to fall. Grant's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. Jazz shooting around 43% from the floor in the second quarter. So it's both teams making substitutions here. Let's find out what Doris Burke has for us.
Hey, Kevin. Was going over with his team. He wants to see renewed effort from them on the offensive glass. He talked about the second chance points that are out there if they work for them. He also talked about creating good looks on the perimeter, saying we can hurt them from the outside. That should be a focus. Maybe making those early adjustments will give them time to judge their effectiveness by halftime. We'll soon find out, Kevin.
And as always, Doris, thank you. Last game for Houston, they picked up the win against Golden State.
Yeah, and offensively, everything seemed to come together for them beautifully. It seemed like everything they tried worked.
And with a multifaceted approach like the one they had, it takes a sophisticated defense to stop it, which was not the case that day.
Favors with a screen on Harden. Hayward against Grant. Shot clock at 6. Hayward dishes to Favors. Here's Gobert, and a good offensive board, and he gets the bucket. And the Jazz lead by 2.
They have got to put a body on him, because otherwise, with his agility and athleticism, they're not going to be able to contain him on the offensive glass.
Grant the pass to Bates. Connects from 3-point range. The chosen one's got 10 points in the game.
And he's shaking off a poor first quarter shooting effort. He's really starting to turn it on now, guys.
And Favors kicks to Hood. Feeds to Burke. Inside. Here's Gobert. Defended by Jones. Nice shot by Gobert. Well, Clark, we've seen the lead change hands quite a bit in this one.
Yeah, we sure have. I mean, it's been a bit of a windshield wiper game. I mean, back and forth, the lead has gone 5 times, so no one in clear control yet.
I think both teams feel like they can win. They both have confidence. So we'll see which team can kind of ride the momentum and take control of this game.
Hood kicks to Gobert. To the paint, here's Burke. A good finish at the rack off the slick feed. Burke's got his second bucket of the night.
They've got to continue to put pressure on the defense by probing inside. That's what's really working for them.
And when you're doing the job they are inside, it takes pressure off the perimeter guys.
Here's Bates. Good. Bates! The chosen one's got 9 points now in the quarter. 15 seconds left in the first half of the game. Here's Hood. He's got 7. The 3. No good. And a tight.
Okay, guys, we got a few minutes here. Let's go over a few things before we get going again.
We have a close ball game on our hands as we get set for the second half of basketball. You look at the chosen one. He's been playing really well.
A lot of assists for him before halftime, as usual. He's always looking for his teammates and getting them easy baskets when he can.
When a passing lane opens, he will thread the ball in there in an instant, and that's so important. On target and on time with the passes. He's really skilled at that.
Bates, he's in at the point. Enes Kanter is out there with Terrence Jones. Then there's Grant, and it's Harden in at the shooting guard position. That's the 5 to begin the second half for Kevin McHale. Just 5 to shoot. Exum's shot is off.
That's excellent defense right there on the perimeter.
Here's Bates, and Houston again with the bucket.
And that's a difficult shot in the face of a defender that towers over.
Well, you know, he almost seems to enjoy those mismatches, Steve. It gives him a chance to show what a strong finisher he is.
Hood kicks to Hayward. Pass to Hood. Now here's Exum, guarded by Bates, and there's the feed to Hayward. It's good from long range. Hayward's got 11 points.
You know, when he gets rolling, guys, he can be an absolute handful to have to deal with. And right now, he is rolling strong.
Grant the pass to Bates. Harden outside. And they wasted no time getting those 3 points back. 11 points in the game.
They've been good on all 3 of their shots since coming out of the lockdown.
The Jazz making a switch here. Let's bring up the 2K leaderboard to look at some of the players that are contributing in areas you might not expect. The top rebounding shooting guards of the past month. 4th, James Harden.
You know, it's not easy to do what these players have done in that area, strictly because of positioning. Typically, as a 2-guard, you're going to be on the perimeter a lot more often than you will be inside.
Yeah, but for all of these guys, you can point to their quickness as well as their superb instincts as to why they wound up on the list. I mean, you've got to have that nose for the basketball.
Exum kicks to Favors. Harden against Hayward. Inside, Caffey. It's going to be a goaltending call here, so they'll count the bucket.
He didn't get to that one quite in time, Kevin. Those can be tough to gauge sometimes.
So both teams making some changes here. And Exum comes to help. Second half of play with just under 2.5 minutes gone. Fires from the line. Takes a big high bounce and goes in. And that's now 18 points for the chosen one. Jazz trail by 3. Pass to Hood. lets it go from